welcome everybody back to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful one today. Let's go ahead and move on into the next track on After the Gold Rush. That's going to be Only Love Can Break Your Heart, which I feel like there's probably a few other things. A clogged artery, high cholesterol, a knife. There's probably a few other things, but let's hear what he has to say. Neil Young, let's get right into it. Here we go. Kind of a folky gospel kind of sound there, huh?
When you were young and on your own, how did it feel to be alone? I was always thinking of games that I was playing, trying to make the best of my time. But only love can break your heart. Try to be sure right from the start. Yes, only love.
It's a soulful harmony.
Your heart. What if your world should fall apart?
Has this ever been covered by anyone? Because it sounds kind of familiar.
I have a friend I've never seen. He hides his head inside a dream. Someone should call him and see.
Oh, those are
if he
lovely,
can
lovely
come
harmonies.
out. Try to lose the gown that he's found, but only love can break your heart. Try to be sure right from the start. Yes, only love can break your heart. What if your world should fall apart? I have a friend I've never seen. He
Nice
hides
bass.
his head inside a dream. Yes, only love can break your heart. 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 Yes, only love.
That was an absolutely gorgeous listen. Their harmonies are so incredibly soulful. I love the vulnerability with which Neil sings in this track and many, many others. But here it feels especially heartwarming. Maybe it's because of the arrangement behind it, that simple rhythm pattern behind it. It's very folky. But then when all the harmonies come in, to me, it moves into almost an R&B element, which is really interesting. And not that I've heard this song before, but I'm looking really quick. I'm on Wikipedia. I want to see if there's ever been like a cover version because it just sounds familiar. I see there's at least one. Saint Etienne. English band Saint Etienne recorded a cover version of this song, which is included in their debut album. I have never heard of them, but there's I guess a chance that I've heard that one maybe. I don't know. Oh, actually, looking at hey, look what I see. Look at this. There's a lot of other cover versions. There's a lot. Have any of them ever been sung by like an R&B singer, like a popular one or a group or something? I don't see really any names, to be honest, that I recognize. Like in an R&B room, obviously I see CSN and Stills, you know. But Florence and the Machine, Natalia Imbruglia. Like I see names I recognize, but not like, I don't know. Maybe I haven't heard anything by that. It just sounds familiar in some capacity. But regardless, that's the main takeaway I get from this track, is just how gorgeous those harmonies are, the arrangements of this all. And it's simple in its approach, but it's very, very meaningful in its words and in the power behind it and through it. Let's look at the lyrics, actually, while we're here. When you were young and on your own, how did it feel to be alone? And the cadence of the song, it has this really nice, gentle swing to it. When you were young and on your own. Like, it just has that nice dun, 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 and then back to it. Just a really, really great swing to it. I was always thinking of games that I was playing, trying to make the best of my time. But only love can break your heart. Try to be sure right from the start. Only love can break your heart. What if your world should fall apart? I have a friend I've never seen. He hides his head inside a dream. Someone should call him and see if he can come out. Try to lose the down that he's found. And then it repeats from there. Yes, only love can break your heart. So is this friend someone, like, is it literally a friend that has had their heart broken and they're saying, like, hey, we should try and get him out of his funk, basically, try and, help him out a little bit? Or is his friend himself? Is he more self-reflecting? Or is this completely something different? Let's look back at the Wikipedia page and see if we can figure that out here. It says the song was supposedly written for Graham Nash after his split from Joni Mitchell, though Young in interviews has been somewhat tentative in admitting or remembering this. It says it became Young's first top 40 hit as a solo artist, peaking at 33 in the US. The single was issued with a Crazy Horse version of Birds on the B-side, apparently accidentally. It says that the song has Young's magic touch. Yes, it does. And like I said, there's a ton of other cover versions and such, but I don't like this type of music. A lot of you guys already know, like, this type of music is not what I grew up around and not what at all I listened to literally before, like, doing this channel. I've never listened to anything like Neil Young or, this kind of folk and stuff like that. So I don't know where I would have heard this, or maybe I would have heard a cover or something, but I don't know, I can't shake the feeling of I've heard something like this before. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Follow me over on Patreon if you wish for $2 a month. You don't have to, but you can. So press the like button, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.